If you're an active learner, this might be something that you find really interesting. So this is a homepage widget that actually shows every notes or everything that you've learned or taken notes of across anything right in the home screen of your phone. And no, you can't find this anywhere. So the problem that I saw was like this. So one day I was going through my Notion. I had taken a lot of notes based on whatever I learned, and whenever I went through it, I noticed that wow, I've learned a lot of things, I've noted down a lot of things, and I wish I actually go through them once, which I never do. And the problem is we take notes in these different apps like Evernote and Notion, and they just stay there and we never really go back to them. So I was really stuck with the idea that unless these things just come to my life again at random points, I will never actually just go back and see them myself. I need something that will be available, place that I see often every day, and it needs to remind me of all the things that I've learned, and it should be available at all times so that I can easily access it. So this only had one solution in my mind, which was a widget. It needs to be a widget on my home screen which will have random things that I've actually written, taken notes of, quotes from books and everything like that, and it needs to come randomly on my screen. And this sounded really good, and this is not something that's available in the market, and I wanted to create this. So like a year ago, I went on a little journey to figure out a way to do this, and I actually did it. So I'm obviously here to share how this is done without the amount of trials and tribulations that I went through. Anyways, so this right now what I'm doing is only applicable on an Android because I'm using a Pixel, and that's what I solved for. Anyway, so this is how it's done. The first thing that actually solves this one is this app called Codes. So luckily, since this app is there, it will actually help us to have that widget on our home screen, and it will also help us randomize the quotes / notes / anything that you want to put there in front of your screen, and it will be randomized, and you can also do all kinds of edits to the colors and any kind of thing that you want. This gives a really good foundation for us to build on, and all you need to do is actually have a JSON file. In order to create a JSON file, what we need is an Excel sheet or sheets from Google pretty much to actually create this JSON file, which is properly labeled and everything of that sort. The main thing is that this needs to be properly labeled, or you can just use the sheet that I'll provide you in the link. You can just change all the data in that one and use it for yourself. So the quick way to do this one is that you actually have a sheet with all the things that you want to show up in your homepage. Once you have it all ready, all you have to do is actually convert this one into a JSON file, which can be done by codebeautify.com, which I just found out, which will instantly convert your Excel sheet into a JSON file. And once you take that JSON file and put it into quotes, it will instantly get all the things that you need in front of you. Like what I did was I wanted, since I'm putting in Notion, to be directly taken to the Excel sheet. So I actually connected it with using these integrations like Zapier to take whatever data that's being added there and taking it directly and adding it to this Excel sheet. But again, from this Excel sheet, you need to manually take it and put it in the quotes machine. But at the end of the day, what this provides me is just something on my phone that will keep on reminding me like, okay, this is that line from that one book I read like 2 years ago, but now it just came in front of me, so I can read it again, and now I can see this again and get the same values that I got around that time. There are many other projects like this that I've done across my devices. So if you find this helpful, then I can share all the other ones as well, and that is all for now.